last year. I had lost a survivor, and unfortunately, I ended up going back to get my Impaler, and I was unable to record that because I sucked in life. So, anyway. But I did get the Impaler back, and I bought a meat wagon, which turns out to be kind of okay, but not very cool looking. Handles like shit. As you can see, I'm getting a cool little collection of cars though. I got my ambulance over here, my Kraken over there, my meat wagon, my Jeep, and my souped up, whatever the hell, rocket or whatever I think that's called.
In his second year of
Hellion, I think it's called now.
made $100,000 in that year alone. The issue was, it should have been more.
So, what's that? You have a PayPal account?
Yeah, why?
How much is in that?
I don't know. Why, do you want to hack it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want you to pay me.
How much am I going to pay you? For what?
Internet.
You're fucking hilarious, dude. You really think I would give you $300 so that I could use that on the internet?
Oh, is it yes or no?
It's actually kind of scary, like how close I was to getting people together to go down to his house and kill him and his family. Or it would have just been him and his father. I didn't know anything about that. Dude, that was the most fucking life. It was so Destiny was being repeatedly hit by DDoS attacks, hitting him offline, which made streaming impossible. The person doing this was not only trying to restore Destiny, but was also threatening to kill his family. Oh, and I don't even know who's filming that. And then he tried to say he was part of a group called Blackade. This guy is a serious business hacker. Serious fucking business. They couldn't even get me for calling the SWAT team on someone.
We got a zombie mess we need you to clean up for us.
Gonna need a lot to bring down the big guy over there.
In a moment, Todd's mom will read her son's internet browsing history.
What?
ExpressVPN apps keep your activity and identity private while you browse, stream, email, or download. To learn more and get 3 extra months of ExpressVPN protection for free, go to expressvpn.com/mom.
It turned out it was not so difficult to get this person's IP, and to that extent, his personal information. I ripped his IP from Skype and gave it to a friend who was able to look up a whole bunch of information about it. By the time I woke up in the morning, I had the names of like every family member, the phone number to like three of his brothers, the phone number to his home phone, his parents' name, his mom's name, his dad and mom's name. With this information, Destiny called the person's landline and confronted him. But he found this was never shortly after the discovery. Destiny like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, so you're pretty cool.
Gotta stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
That's low. Better give me wide berth.
His dick is uncut and doesn't pull back. The skin's like, so sex was terrible because I felt like I couldn't touch him.
This hardly affected Destiny. People watched him over others because of how he engaged with his community. His bluntness and overall aggressiveness in formulating insults was seen positively. He was able to carry conversations unrelated to StarCraft.
That story takes away from your message, because if people are hung up on like other people using foul language, that they're concentrating on just what the person is foul language to what the real message is like.
Let us say, for example, and I'm sorry about explicit images without consent in the same conversation. This woman in question was online by the name of Blue Tea. After this information got back to Blue Tea, and in retaliation, she, quote, snapped. I had his email password from what I used to help schedule his lessons. I changed his email password, which enabled me to change his Twitter and Skype passwords. I have a folder full of dick pics, and because I am so nice, try to choose the most flattering to post, unquote. Images of Destiny's penis were posted on his Twitter. This was allegedly happening during one of Destiny's MLG matches, which he subsequently forfeited due to the leaking of his photos. In response, Destiny, on Blue Tea's Reddit post among his reactions, stated, quote, was to two people, not an entire chat room of people. Two people that I consider pretty close friends. I can't imagine how you can think that people never, ever, ever talk about anything personal or private amongst friends. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I can't see myself caring at all if you share pictures between your close friends, especially given the fact that I've never seen any of them in real life. Unquote. Destiny then makes the argument that leaking news between friends and publicly, as Blue Tea did, were not equivalent, and ends his response by threatening her job and school, contacting the dean, or trying to get a financial aid revoked. This had consequences, more so for Destiny than Blue Tea. He parted ways with his team at this time, known as Red Gaming. This is not the only time Destiny parted ways with a team due to his personal nature. Only because he's supposed to call the person
Who is this?
I told you it's Wagons.
This seems like a scam text.
This isn't scam text.
If this isn't a real honesty thing, I don't know.
Seriously, Mint's offering unlimited premium miles for $15 a month right now. This isn't some pyramid scheme. There's no catch. It's just a great deal.
That's what someone who runs a pyramid scheme would say.
I don't even know how I got into this speech.
So this is the sugar-free version, just 1 net carb and only 20 calories.
Destiny was not looked upon favorably in the self-community. There were many people that looked past his actions, but there were others who displayed at the last change. And by late 2020, Destiny was not long, not because of his lack of popularity, but because of StarCraft's.
So we can hope Blizzard do a thing that they can just switch fucking games because the audience of this game will only continue to dwindle.
Stop being a part of this community then. You should go play LoL. We are going to play this game and we're trying to make it as good as possible because Blizzard's not going to do shit, so we're going to.
Yeah, I think I just realized actually what we're going to do. This is the plan, okay? We continue to do nothing and wait.
One of our businesses in Pennsylvania picked up a weird transmission yesterday. Could be nothing.
And then once this
Or it could be from our government in hiding.
we can go back to winning tournaments. I think that's the plan right now. I love you guys very much. Peace out.
League of Legends is a MOBA, or a multiplayer online battle arena. It shares the same top-down view of an RTS. From here, there is not much similar. MOBAs are often scaled down to the control of one unit and its abilities. It emphasizes strategy through teamwork, but not so much equality as limited by the scope of the game. This also meant that individual actions were given various points. The game was often chided by the StarCraft community due to its lack of depth. Even so, League of Legends had far better developer support, the prize pools for competitions were much larger, and due to its simplicity in comparison, it was easier for casual players to both play and review. This lowering the skill ceiling and emphasis on strategy rather than mechanical skill was for many preferred. Destiny saw this and knew that League was the future, but this leap of games was not as simple as it seems. In many ways, virtually all in the short term, it was a terrible decision, and Destiny knew it.
Hold your horses, will ya?
Up to League, that was scary for me because I thought it might be over. But after, if I could survive going from Starcraft to League, I could survive any, wave and fall or crest and League or whatever at that point. Yeah.
This was a challenge and a gamble. Now 2 years into streaming, failure was highly possible. Not only was Destiny betting on the continued success of League, he was betting on his ability to adapt. Destiny had mastered the StarCraft scene since he was a child, but League was quite different. There was the question if his skill set would be transferable. Furthermore, would his commentary be enough for his audience to stay? If not, would it be enough to bring in a new one that is interested in League? These are all questions that are answered in the coming months.
But I've been playing League a lot. I think I've been playing at least 8 hours a day over the past 5 or 6 weeks. I've been playing a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if I had the most games right now played on season 3.
With Destiny grinding League of Legends, putting countless hours into a stream, though he would never be a pro, Destiny was very good at the game, and quickly achieved Diamond rank. And while he did lose at least half of his viewership and was far from the largest streamer in the world, he was surviving and building a community that would last for much longer.
Top 5 questions.
Put him down, keep him down.
The Destiny subreddit, while relatively small in June 2013, was continuously nurtured by Destiny. By having these avenues for fans to exist outside of the streams, and by allowing different ways for fans to interact, sometimes with an direct way.
So, I guess it's time for me to clean up the mess you made while I was recovering, huh?
But, so like my website, for instance, wasn't built by a team of people from, InLiquid or EG or something, right? It was built by, fans of mine that very generously contributed their time. Destiny.gg. This is Destiny's personal website. Within, one can find his schedule, his blog, a way to donate, links to other social media, and posts from them as well. Destiny was a successful live streamer. This proved that Destiny could jump from content styles and survive online. This in turn emboldened him. It was almost a free pass to be riskier than his contemporaries and to with laughter.
Hold your horses, will ya?
Audience was too fast. This was a clear advantage over his but to a quality. Leaked his program on his Facebook as an act of malice, or rather an act of rage, possibly the most bizarre and inequivocal transgression.
She's overreacting because of the Facebook and messaging friends notifying her of submarines. They think that she's overreacting.
She overreacted to the point of me doing that analysis. It's like, okay, we both did something wrong.
Okay. Her wrong? He's playing. He's saying, that hurt me.
More than done. Smells like a whole town died in here.
This
That's all for this plague, Harvey. We should see a lot fewer plague zombies around here.
Someone else's world. I'll make yours instead. Today is that day. To rip up the blueprint. Make it what you want. Turn walls to art. Make every screen tell a story.
You don't need to carry this anymore. I can't carry that.
Because with Firefly,
Hold your horses, will ya?
Doing solid work out there. Respect.
Oh, before you leave, can you turn that document into a PDF for me, please?
5:30 on Friday? Actually, wait.
Searching leads to finding.
What?
I just sent you a step-by-step guide using Scribe.
How did you make that?
I just downloaded Scribe, click start, follow the steps. It's Scribe. I think you should do it now. I'm gonna post it over our chat. You ready?
That's
On number 6.
that's
6-3.
that's okay. That's okay.
XJ9 was difficult in this conversation. He claimed to be a savior of humanity while going on tirades about how much he loves My Little Pony. XJ9 even played a song from the show through a crude method of playing it on his phone, which his microphone picked up. This was only possible because he played it while Destiny was gone for a period. Other notable moments of the stream were XJ9 doing push-ups with Paul Braun. XJ9 legally called, only for his victim to call in and explain how he attempted to turn all her friends against her by disseminating lies about her, to then XJ9 calling in when she left, revealing that he was still doing the stream. Only now was he far from friendly.
Listen, you really shouldn't have done that. Because you kicked me. I literally got
We got zilch. I have to slow down.
You're gonna make it up. How do you feel that you're the one that made me pick Destiny, and that you're the one that's gonna call the series?
My hands are clean, bro. What?
Okay.
What is this supposed to mean, dude? I don't speak LP.
Let's see.
XJ9 continues to describe
Damn,
his
this is
programs, mentioning how Destiny should look out for him in the newspaper, etc. And then he sent a link to a recently uploaded video he titled The End.
You made a YouTube video?
Hold on. I'm just making this because
Is this live right now? Wait, what's going on?
I just made it.
What?
Just made it.
This stream ends shortly after with Destiny calling the police. Streams like these, where Destiny interacts with either unique or unstable individuals, were popular, like when he argued with his mom about or when he gave a death threat to the League. On that note, he made a different, far more graphic and infamous comment towards someone on Twitter. Quote, "Kill yourself, you fucking redacted. I hope you get redacted with a fucking shovel until you bleed out your fucking redacted and die. Holy." Unquote. The last events happened in 2015. This was a matter of Destiny being in including politicians, and only 31% were Donald Trump. That was the opposite. This is a stark contrast to the beliefs he held as a teenager. A change that came with his recent financial stability. He started to make financial decisions as a kid, right? So like first school was just then I started to see things like different things, things like support for myself. But Destiny stands that he wanted to add to the conversation. Though he had always carried political conversations on stream, because of the election, more specifically Donald Trump, his streams began to change. He was less invested in the league and more invested in the conversation, like talking about abortion and population, or just maybe Game of Thrones. Whatever it was, Destiny was extremely happy to be doing what he was doing. Even now, streaming daily for 6 years, he never worked out in real life. Streams that really don't play. It's never happened in my entire life. And that's really, really, really awesome. Now, nearly all the components of Destiny's new era of success were settled. He was driven, exploring an increasingly popular genre of commentary, and was able to discuss politics while still remaining entertaining. The only thing that was lacking was self-promotion.
No matter how many we lose.
Came in 2017 in two ways. First was by the hiring of a new YouTube manager, someone that could manage their own independence, meaning they could sift through the streams, either choosing to upload highlights or capture larger conversations. The job also meant that this person would have to make the thumbnails and select the titles of the videos. The success was largely laid upon the way the sales paid. At minimum, Destiny guaranteed $1,000 a month. Beyond that, there was a revenue split of 50-50. So if the channel somehow made $100,000 a year, the manager was guaranteed $50,000. If Destiny knew that this was going to be the reality of the situation, he likely would not have been so generous with the split.
Stuck in a mountain of phone bills? Tello Mobile to the rescue. You can escape the chaos without emptying your pockets.
Too much to carry for long.
Build your own plan and never pay more than $25 a month. Enjoy the same reliable network you're used to. Experience peace of mind without draining your wallet. See all
Anything hear that?
on Tello.com.
Just delivered the goods at base. What's next?